Let's do this. What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of ItsASheThIngTV with me, Dominique. Okay, I'm sure you guys can all notice that I'm in a totally different location. I'm in our kitchen. Don't get used to this, okay? Like, I'm so upset today because one, the lighting is off. Two, I'm in a different environment, okay, even though I'm always here every single day. But that's not the point. Alright, the problem is the light in the bathroom's gone out, and even with the flash on my phone, it just looks wrong, okay? So I had to find another alternative, and they're renovating our kitchen right now, so the struggle is real, okay? Okay, so let's just get this done. Let's just get into this. So welcome to the Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 8, Episode 12 or 13 or 14 by me, Dominique. Alright, so we start off with the ladies getting ready to head to Jamaica. Okay, they're getting their bags packed. They're getting, I don't know what they're doing. They're just getting ready, alright? Meanwhile, we know that Peter's a native. Okay, so he's already got everything booked. He has all the locations on deck. He's just excited to go back to his motherland, okay? I've never seen Peter show so many teeth in my life. Like, he's so happy. I'm happy to see him that way. Meanwhile, Cynthia's just trying to focus on the commercial. Or the commercial. Okay? So that's what's happening there. They are going to invite Nene and Greg, but they want to keep it a surprise also. And Cynthia also says that she's deciding to go with Kim for the commercial, okay? You know, after Kenya didn't show up to the meeting, and after hearing Kim's, you know, plan and agreeing with it, she just feels like the better person is Kim. However, she still wants Kenya to be involved somehow. And I was just thinking, like, Cynthia, who are you kidding? Who are you kidding? You know how Kenya is, okay? That's a straight no to her. And you know how she's going to react. And, you know, we saw how she reacted, okay? But I'll get into that later. So, everyone's getting ready to go. They head to the airport. Kim actually brings her badass kids with her. And her husband and the babysitter. And I'm just thinking, like, since you could afford to bring the babysitter with you to Jamaica, alright, I'm sure the babysitter isn't complaining, but why you ain't leave the babysitter at home with the kids? This is Jamaica. This isn't a family vacay. This is a vacay with your bae. Kind of, okay, do you get what? This is a vacation, you hear me? Vacation, okay? No, kids should have been left at home. Alright, Sebastian was already doing too much damn talking, okay? Anyway, Kenya brings along her new boo. Alright, he's really feeling her. Alright, and yeah, Cynthia sees that Kim's brought the kids, and she's like, really, bitch? Like, this is a no kids party, like, what the fuck? Anyway, sorry guys, alright? Sheree brings Bob Whitfield's ass, okay? She brings Bob and his cockeye with him. I'm like, what is going on? Is this the Twilight Zone? I mean, I'm happy. Look, I love when people get along. I love when people get along. I love when everyone can just be cordial and be grown adults, because that's what you guys are, okay? But to see her and Bob Whitfield, I mean, the last time we saw him, he had a drink thrown in his neck, okay? They didn't hear his face, all right? And now, you know, he's feeling Sheree again. You know, he's trying to get that old thing back. Meanwhile, she just wants to keep it friendly, okay? I'm like, how long is that going to last? And, you know, everyone's like, Bob, what are you doing here? He starts his whole story about how he met Sheree or some shit. He was like, you know, I was looking at her with my bad eye. And Portia was like, which one's that? oh, you tried it. You tried it, because like, there's something about Bob Whitfield. I wouldn't say he's ugly. He's got very nice teeth. He's very dark. He's got nice teeth. I mean, he's got a bad body. Like, I don't understand that body. Like, I don't know if he's fat or tall. He's tall and fat. No. Okay, however, you know, they've made beautiful kids together. But there's just something, I don't know, man. His eyes just, I don't know who he's looking at. You know, anyway, let me stop. But he's on the trip too. Okay. So then as the ladies start talking while they're finally in Jamaica, by the way, they're on the coach or something, Phaedra just simply brings up, you know, so have you guys decided who's going to do the commercial? Okay. And Cynthia basically says she's gonna go along with Kim's idea, which is to Kenya's surprise. Kenya's like, oh, really? Where was my phone call then? What's going on? Alright? So yeah. That's what happens. Sorry guys about this being all over the place. Like, I'm not in my element right now, okay? Shit. Anyway. So everyone finally arrives and they get greeted by a happy ass Peter, okay? He's in his island breeze, you know, he's feeling good, you know? See, my accent's better than Portia, don't shoot. Sorry. Anyway, they get greeted by Peter. Everyone gets their own personal suite. I'm like, you guys are just living life, no? Alright, so then what happens? Kim and Cynthia begin discussing the commercial. Okay, so they have their little, you know, spot outside, sitting by the table. They're just talking. It's simple, it's nice, everything's friendly, how it should be. And in comes Kenya from wherever. Okay, she just, I don't know where she came from, but she walks herself over to the table, right? And you know, Kim's not gonna, you know, discuss her displeasure. She's just gonna keep it all smiles and be like, oh, hey, Kenya. Okay? Alright, so after Kenya joins, Cynthia just lays it on her and says, look, I'm deciding to go with Kim's idea. And Kenya feels like she should have been, you know, let in on this, okay? This should have been communicated prior to the trip, okay? Because now you've brought her ass along to Jamaica, and here she is thinking she's going to be collaborating with Kim Fields, or, you know, going to be working on your commercial, when really her ass ain't even going to have a part in it. And then Cynthia says something about, no, but you can play one of my friends in the commercial, and Kenya ain't trying to hear that shit, okay? She's like, no, fuck that shit. I came on board as part director, bitch, okay? I ain't saying nothing about acting, alright? I wanted to be a part of this. What the hell's going on? And, you know, she feels as though since they're friends, she should have just known. And I'm like, see, that's the #1 issue, okay? This isn't even about you guys being friends right now. This is a professional element. However, I understand where Kenya is coming from. Alright, Cynthia knows how Kenya is. Therefore, you should have called her crazy ass and said, you know what? We're going with Kim's idea. We're still going to Jamaica. I don't know if you want to come or not, but we're going with Kim's idea, okay? You come in or not? Alright? That's what Cynthia should have done. But instead, you know, but I understand Cynthia too. She said she's been busy. Okay. Okay, you've been busy. Anyway. But yeah, Cynthia just says she feels as though Kenya wasn't very professional, okay? You're missing meetings. You haven't really got an idea together, whereas Kim has. Therefore, I'm just going to go with the better choice. And I'm like, we knew this shit was going to happen either way, okay? I said this was going to be trouble. Having these two work together when they barely like each other was a cause for concern in itself. And then to have, you know, Kim's expertise and her, you know, she knows she's been in this industry for a very long time. So to have her accolades against Kenya's, and I'm not saying Kenya ain't done shit, but I'm just saying Kenya's been an extra her whole life. Okay, so I'm just saying, if it was me, who would I go for? Kim Fields. Hello. All right. So yeah, this was a fuck up in the beginning. All right, she should have known. But anyway, as this goes on, both Kenya and Kim are acting very passively aggressive to one another, okay? I'm saying both of them. Because Kim tends to have a very condescending attitude, okay? Like she's, you know, she's one of those that when someone's talking, she doesn't really care for what you're saying. She'll be like, You know, she's one of those, whereas Kenya is crazy as shit, okay? She loves playing the victim. She plays a professional victim, okay? She has no respect, and if she feels like shots are being taken at her, she gonna reach for your jugular, and she ain't gonna stop, okay? She's just gonna fuck everything up. Kenya has no boundaries, no limits, okay? Alright, so put the 2 and 2 together. It's just a call for hell. I don't know what I'm saying, but you get what I'm saying, alright? So Kenya and Kim Kenya starts going back and forth by herself, okay? Because Kim isn't really trying to entertain her. But Kim was holding her own. She was being very mature, and I appreciated that. So Kenya starts asking her, how many commercials have you done in the past? Tootie Fields? And I'm like, really? Really? Forget about how many commercials she's done, alright? In which Kim says, that ain't none of your business, first of all. But I've done enough, okay? Where's your commercials at? What? Stallion booty, donkey booty, bitch? Where is it? Okay. Alright. You know, yeah. Kenya then tries to throw shade at her, like saying Tootie Fields, like to say that's a bad thing, bitch. At least she was Tootie Fields, okay? Who the fuck have you been? I can't name a single character. Alright, you know what's funny? I'm almost 22 years old, and I know I've seen Kenya in so many black sitcoms and shows and films, but I can't tell you one character name of hers. I can't tell you shit, okay? I know she played old girl in that film with Gary Durden or whatever his name is, okay? That sex film. Alright, and I know she played Luscious Lucious's wife, okay? Pissed off bitter wife. Alright, I know she did that. I know she was in Waiting to Exhale. She got curved there too. I mean, I can't tell you a single character. Whereas Kim Fields, okay, she has been Tootie, okay? She was also Regine Carter in fucking Living Single. I ain't never watched Living Single, but I know, okay? I didn't even watch The Facts of Life, but we know who Tootie is, okay? Who you been? Thank you. That's it. Okay. Alright. And Kim's just, yeah, not acknowledging her. Kenya starts getting very personal calls. Kim 50, and I'm like, bitch, you tried it. Bitch, you tried it. I swear you and Kim Films are like the same age, okay? Kenya, you damn sure ain't 40 years old. You about 45, 46, 44, okay? Don't try it. I hate when bitches do that shit. Alright, and then, yeah, she says, why you brought your kids here, okay? Don't be talking to me like a kid. And Kim's like, you're the one acting like a kid. Come on. Okay. And you know, Kim's just being polite. She's clapping back, but in a polite way. And after a while, she's like, you know what? I ain't got time for this shit. I don't need to be here right now, and I don't need to entertain this shit, alright? And Kenya's like, oh, okay. So Kenya takes it upon herself. She gets up. She gets up, guys. And what does she do? She goes over to Kim's space, okay? Her space, and she helps her up, okay? She excuses her. She gets her chair and pulls it. See, this is why I can't root for Kenya, and I don't ever plan on doing so. Just because I felt sorry for you with you and your fucked up mum and family, bitch, don't mean I like your ass. Okay, this is so disrespectful in so many levels. One, you don't go into someone's personal space, okay? And two, you have this whole no violence policy, alright? You were the first to cry wolf when Portia laid hands on you, which you deserved, by the way, okay? You wanted her peach gone. You wanted to call the FBI, the SWAT team, to get on her ass or some shit. I don't know, okay? You were doing the most, but you have no problem getting up out of your seat and pulling on someone's chair. You're lucky it was Kim Fields, bitch. Because if that was any other person, you would have got your ass in fucking ER. Okay? Kenya does things. She purposely provokes people to trigger a response so that she can play victim, okay? Oh my gosh, she hit me, but bitch, did you not cause her to hit you? Did you not? It takes a whole lot of self-restraint to not pop a bitch. And I give so much credit to Kim Fields, because had you have come in my space and put your hands on my chair, bitch, and pulled me out of my seat, I don't think I'll be here today to tell you the story. Alright? I don't tolerate that. There's three things I won't tolerate, yeah? I have a bad temper, but I can control myself to a point. Alright? You're not gonna talk about my family, and you ain't gonna say damn shit about my mama. Okay, that's strike one. Strike two, any motherfucker that spits in my face, you're dying. Okay? And strike three, don't come in my personal space, and don't do all that in my face, because I'm gonna react, okay? So Kenya's violated all them lines. Kim Fields is a better person, but for one split second, Kim Fields wanted to knock the shit out of her. Alright? And Cynthia's just there the whole time. And I'm like, Cynthia, don't be surprised. Okay, this is your BFF. Okay, sorry guys, this review's gonna be a bit long, but this episode was long. Okay? So yeah, Kim just walks away, she walks away, and that's really it. Cynthia's over Kenya at this point, and I'm like, girl, okay. So Kim returns to her suite, and she tells Chris, her husband, what happened, alright? And you could tell that she's losing it, okay? The Jesus was about to leave her, okay? The Jesus in her, the God in her, okay, was about to go somewhere else, okay? Because she was, You could see it got to her. And Chris was like, see, that's the thing, okay? They are using you as bait. Like, this is what happens, alright? You let her get to you. You let her get to you. And this isn't you. Kim, this ain't you, alright? Bring it down a few notches. This isn't you. And I'm like, okay, I don't care. But, yeah, he just feels like she let the girls get to her, or Kenny get to her. And Kim agrees, and she woos us, and they're a cute couple, okay? It's nice, it's nice. You know? Okay. Whatever. Moving on, Nene and Greg finally arrive. Cynthia tells Nene what went down with Kenya and Kim. Nene is not surprised, okay? Nene knows what Kenya's capable of. Then Cynthia says, you know what, fuck it. Cynthia then says, you know what, forget it. I'm gonna replace you. Okay, I'm gonna put you in place of Kenya. Alright, you gonna be in the commercial. You gonna be in the commercial, and Nene's like, oh, okay. Anyway. And yeah, meanwhile, Kenya's back in her sweet play on Woe Is Me. She's like, I mean, you know, from day one, Kim has just been coming at me, and I'm that bit. Alright, you know what, guys? I feel like Kenya's really sick. I feel like I saw a comment that said, you know, mental illness runs in the family. Kenya could have gotten whatever her mum has. And I'm not trying to be mean, but I really think this is the case because Kenya's fucking sick, okay? She's one of them people that will punch you in the face and will still find a way to say they are the victim. I punched her in the face, but she made me do it, bitch. What? No. Alright, but anyway, the ladies and their men finally arrived to dinner. Peter and Cynthia made their grand entrance after about, what, an hour? I don't know, okay? And they come through with Nene and Greg. And the reaction wasn't like, I thought everyone was going to be like, oh my God. The reaction was like, oh. What they doing here? Okay, alright. But anyway, Nene and Greg finally made their surprise entrance. Portia and Phaedra are like, what the fuck is going on? Okay, we spoke to her like yesterday. She ain't say nothing about the trip. Sheree's just like, hey nigga, hey girl. Alright, okay. It was what it was. So then what happened? Yeah. Portia basically side eyes Cynthia and Nene's on again, off again friendship, okay? Trust me, we're all doing that too. We're all doing that too because you couldn't tell me twice the way Nene was acting towards Cynthia, saying that, oh, we would never be friends, okay? All that type of shit. You had me fooled, okay? All the low down dirty shame you done did to Cynthia and her husband. I just thought you guys would never be friends, but okay, everyone's grown up, I guess. Kenya feels left out in the dark again, or whatever that saying is, alright? She feels like, oh, so not only did you kind of kick me out of the project, but now you didn't tell me that Nene was going to be here? I thought I was your best friend, Cynthia. Okay, and I'm like, no, her best friend's here. Alright. So then, Nene announces that she's going to be part of the commercial. Kenya's still very bitter. Cynthia then says that everyone's going to be in the commercial, okay? You going to be in the commercial? You going to be in the commercial? You going to be in the commercial? And Kenya's like, fuck that shit. I don't want to be in the commercial, okay? I don't want to have nothing to do with it. I don't want to hear shit about the commercial. I'd rather drive off a cliff than be in the commercial. I'd rather get spoons and dig out my eyes than be in the commercial. And Phaedra's like, somebody got some spoons? Okay. She's like, I'd rather use this lantern and burn myself than get in the... I'm like, oh, don't nobody want you in the commercial, okay? And Peter calls her out. Peter's like, look, what's going on, okay? Why are you so hostile? What's happening? What's up? What is it? What's good? You fucking up the trip in Jamaica, man. We trying to be happy. What's going on? Alright? And then Kenny just says she doesn't want to talk about it, even though she's doing all that side talking. And yeah. And then Kim just tries to explain. And then Kenya gets up and leaves and takes her boo with her. He must really like her. Alright. And then Chris just brings up the fact that, look, Kenya's obviously feeling some type of way because Kim was the one asked to do the commercial. And since she feels as though her and Cynthia are friends, you know, she just feels bitter. And then what happens? And then the ladies are like, yeah, you know, because y'all best friends, okay? You're best friends, alright? You guys are besties, right? You guys are BFFs. And Cynthia's like, well, what had happened was, and Nene's like, they are not best friends. They are not BFFs. Tell them, Cynthia, I'm the BFF. Okay, we had a divorce, but I'm back now. Can anybody take Nene's place? Tell them, Cynthia. Cynthia's like, and the other girls are like, no, Cynthia, you and Kenya have been BFFs. What's going on? And Cynthia's like, well, I'm still getting to know Kenya. And everyone was like, bitch, where? And how and what? You see, this is Cynthia in her finest element, okay? Flip-flopping, delusional ass, forgetful. So you're just now getting to know Kenya. You guys been friends for about 2 years, huh? You just now getting to know her. She's been plastered all over your Instagram, okay? When Nene's been out of the picture, she been your ride or die. You just now getting to know her. You've been visiting more manor. She been coming to your house. She knows your daughter. You just now getting to know her though, right? She threw a party for you when you were going through shit with Peter. But you just getting to know her, right? This is where I understand Kenya's frustration, okay? No, Cynthia, you're not just getting to know her. This bitch has been your best friend. Okay? She's been your best friend for now. Alright, but yeah, Cynthia just kind of plays it off like, no, they're all trying to get to know each other. Everyone's just side-eyeing her. Alright, so moving on. Sheree and Nene, we get what's the thing? We revisit their tumultuous friendship, okay? 1 minute, remember they were the best of friends. Next minute, they hated each other, alright? But now they're on good terms again. Now, it's good to see everyone's kind of matured. Alright, and you know, Sheree's just there just to try and get the tea, okay? So they start this whole best friend for now discussion or whatever. Meanwhile, Portia and Phaedra are on the beach, confused as hell, / laughing it up. They're just having a good ass time, okay? Talking about Phaedra, how she going out when she gets some new DICK. Alright, it's just too much. This episode was just all over the place, but it was funny. I had a good time. Alright, so, yeah, after that best friend for now discussion, good old Mal shows up, okay? She comes out of, I don't know where the hell she came out of, but she shows up, okay? Alright. And then Sheree swings by Kenya's place and says, you know, so, I mean, how'd you feel about this, you know? I mean, was Cynthia your best friend? And would you class Cynthia as your best friend? And Kenya's like, yeah. She's one of my best friends. And Sheree's like, but are you one of her best friends is the question. And Kenya's like, I should hope so. What the hell? And Sheree's like, that ain't what Cynthia's saying, okay? Nene's her best friend, bitch. I'm not Sheree. You being messy. I'm here for it. Alright? But yeah. More gossiping, guys. That was really it. So then what happens? So then Kenya swings by. Cynthia's sweet. Brings up the whole friendship thing and why she's being in denial, acting like, you know, they haven't been friends like that. And Cynthia's like, look, we've been friends, but it's not like, you know. And then Kenya's like, I'm not fully understanding, okay, bitch. When the hell did you want to start acting brand new? The moment Nene came here? So you just gonna push me off to the side, huh? You just gonna forget about everything we did together? And Cynthia's like, bitch, I don't recall. Okay? Fuck off. Okay, Nene's here. It's all about Nene. Nene's here. Alright, you were just a seat filler, but the real bestie's back, so I would need you to kind of go somewhere, okay? Sorry, it had to be this way. And Kenya just basically feels like she not only lost out on the commercial, but she lost to Nene too. She lost to Kim, she lost to Nene. Kenya's just not in a happy place. And Cynthia's just like, look, friends go through shit, okay? Me and Nene went through something, but we were still always gonna be best friends. I'm like, bitch, you were lying. Alright, but yeah, guys, that was really it. Kenya just stayed taking L's this entire episode, okay? Alright, but that was really it, guys. Next week, they start this whole, is Kim's husband gay or blah, blah, blah nonsense. I don't know. But, guys, I'm so sorry for this inconvenience, okay? I hope you can hear me properly. On the plus side, the kitchen looks good. Hey. Alright, but yeah, as for Kim, it's just very, Kenya, it's just very disturbing and disgusting to watch. You know, I feel like I'm watching someone self-destruct, because when she takes one step forward, she takes about 50 back. Okay, just when you think, you know what, I can root for her, she makes you remember why the fuck you stopped rooting for her in the beginning. Okay, Kenya, I'm just not here for it. Kim handled herself very well. If that was me, if that was anybody else, Kenya deserved to get her ass slapped. Okay, you can't be doing that type of shit. You're the first one to say this person's put their hands on you. Yeah, you provoked the situation. It's just ridiculous. Alright? Well done, Kim Fields. Well done. Okay. Alright guys, this is ItsASheThIngTV. Please make sure to comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you next time, okay? I will not be in this kitchen. Bye guys, love you all, God bless.